So, what are we selling today? Coffee? Coffee beans? Coffee lips? Maybe. So imagine you go to bed, and when you wake up, you made money while you slept. Wouldn't that be, kind of a dream? Well, it can be. If you have an online store, that's pretty much what happens. You're making money around the clock. Even when you're not in the store, people are placing orders. And let me tell you, it's awesome. The thing is, a lot of people don't know how to start these online stores, and it's an overwhelming process. Everything that needs to happen, and trust me, you can't imagine all the things that need to happen. But today, what I'm going to talk about is your product. So call me a nerd, but sometimes I watch YouTube videos about, successful people. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and pretty much what they have to say and what they think about business. And I noticed this recurring theme that literally every one of them says. And that is to love what you do. And I think where people miss the mark with online stores is they try to open businesses and choose a product that's just going to sell, or make the most profit. And they end up hating it just like they hate their job, and it just doesn't happen. Now, I'm a strong believer in something called the law of attraction. And if you're not loving what you're doing, I don't think you're going to do that well. So picking your product that you're going to sell for your online store should start with figuring out what you love and what could you imagine waking up every day doing and selling. So my first online business did really well, but the problem is I hated it. It was great at first, and when you start making money, yeah, it's awesome, but the fact is money isn't everything, and just like any other job, I started hating going to the office every day. I couldn't stand it. Okay, so you've picked your product and it's something you love. It's something you want to talk about. It's something you want to think about. It's something you want to email about. It's something you just want to do all the time for the rest of your life. And I don't know what that is for you. But for me, this is just an example. I'm going to say chickens. I'm going to say I love my egg-laying chickens and my meat birds so much that I want to spend my whole life being the chicken man. So this video is about starting a business today. So does that mean you're going to go order your products and figure out what you're going to sell for chickens today? No. You see, there are countless ways to be successful with an e-com store. And one of the maybe easiest, but possibly what takes the longest ways is to become an authority. So what do I mean by become an authority? Well, let's take, for example, these chickens again. We're selling chicken accessories. So what's a good way to start today? Today, you start creating videos and you start creating blog content or whatever you can create about chickens. You're creating as much awareness as possible. Basically, you're building a following. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, wow, building a following is hard and I'm going to need millions of followers to be successful, but that couldn't be the furthest from the truth. So this isn't like my trick or my idea. There's thousands, maybe millions of people that are doing it right now. They start a YouTube channel, and before I go on any further, I should be clear that, you don't just go on and ramble and talk about yourself. Oftentimes, people want to learn something. People go to YouTube to either be entertained or they go to YouTube to be educated, right? So if you can't be super entertaining and you can't make people laugh and want to come back and follow you, then you had better teach them something that they need to know. And in this case, I would say it would be about raising chickens. So make a vlog, a video log it's called, video blog. Teaching people how to raise chickens. Little tips. Go through YouTube and see what's already on there and what isn't on there. What could you make better? How can you make your videos something and your channel something that chicken owners and people who raise chickens want to subscribe to? And then eventually when you've got 100, 500, 2,000 followers, and then you finally release your store, you're going to have people that they're invested in you. And I'm not saying everyone is going to automatically order from you, but you'd really be surprised by how a small following of people could turn into enough customers to make you very happy. So get started with your store today. Figure out what you want to sell. Make sure it's something that you love. And then think about a way you can start providing information or even entertainment pertaining to this product and build a following and build a small loyal customer base and offer them good solid information that they can actually use. And I promise you, when it comes time, when you actually have a store and you have a little bit of an inventory and you start selling, these people will order from you. I guarantee it, without fail. Okay? Good luck.